Hi, my name is Olivier Girardot. I'm a music composer and a sound designer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is video 2 of my 2020 video game release Resound Designing Challenge. And today I'm going to finish with Death Stranding. Let's do this! Here is where I left things last week with the resound designing of the game Death Stranding. So, the footsteps and the background atmosphere are done. Now I need to design all the electronic sounds, the scanner device, and the ladder deployment part, including new footsteps for when the character climbs the ladder. I haven't listened to the original sounds since the first time I looked at this trailer to avoid any influence from the original sound design. We'll compare the two versions at the end. I hope the result won't be too bad compared to the original. Here we are. This is my work session, and as you can see, it's quite a big one. There are about 57 tracks, and that's what it looks like if I deploy everything. I'm not going to go into too much details because it would take too long. But basically, here is what I did. I might have overdone the scanner sound, it's probably way too enormous. Next, we have the ladder part. So let's have a look at what I did. I organized my work both horizontally and vertically. On the top you can see some points of reference everywhere there was some sound design needed. Here is the scanner part divided in 3 instances: trigger, scanner, and holster. Let's hear it. Next, we can find small electronic sound needed in some places, a second time where the scanner is used, and towards the end there's the ladder deployment part. And I organized my session vertically as well, by gathering the sounds together depending on their purpose. For example, the electronic sounds are arranged here. Let's listen to a few of them. As you can see, I created those electronic/display sounds using several sounds. I used VSTs to make those. I tweaked them and assembled them, and here you go. Then we have the most important part, the scanner. It's divided in 2 parts, trigger and holster, and the actual scanner sound. So trigger and holster are the sounds that the device makes when drawn and turned on, and then turned back off and holstered. Let's hear it. And here is the actual scanner sound. The second one is different, more intense and louder. Because it's heard from a first-person view, I thought it made sense. But it's probably way too much at this point. I will need to soften it down in the final mix. Let's listen to the full sounds all together. Let's move on to the ladder sounds. As you can see, there are many tracks again. For this, I made some recordings of metal stuff, including for the footsteps when he's climbing the ladder later in the scene. Let's isolate the ladder part and listen to it. That was only the mechanical sounds. We can add the electronic sounds for the full effect. And finally, we have the sound of the character climbing the ladder. Let's hear it. There are still a few adjustments to make, in particular in the reverb. Let's hear the full ladder part again. And that's it. Okay, time to listen to the original version and compare.
Over here! I'm Sam! Hey! Anyone? Anybody hear me?
Well, I think the original sounds are awesome, and although I don't think I can compete with those, I'm quite satisfied with what I did. And to be fair, I only had a few hours here and there to work on that, and I think there was a whole team of sound designers working on this project. Anyway, that's it for me and Death Stranding. I will export the full video of Death Stranding with my re-sound designing and upload it separately. I hope you like it. Next week, I will be working on the Avengers. I did very little progress so far. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. See you next week for part 3 of my 2020 video game release Re-Sound Design Challenge. Bye bye.